Today we'll make a square flower here on GoodKnit Kisses. Stay tuned.
Welcome to GoodKnit Kisses. We're all about helping you stitch your love and love your stitches.
Today's loom is the Clover Flower Loom. It's also called the Hannah on Me. Your loom colors may change from country to country and your needle might be a little bit different. I'm going to use a metal needle today. Use whatever you feel comfortable with. Let's grab the loom that we need for this project. For this flower, we're using the largest square loom, the small square loom, and your tapestry needle. Make sure they're secure in the base. Be sure and click on the link in the description below to get the materials you need and yarn on our blog. Here is our square flower and we're going to make it, but you can also take a square flower and turn it on the diagonal for a diamond look depending upon what you're making it on, whether it's a shawl or wearing it just as a pin or a scarf or whatever. So there is a difference between this one and this one. They both are medium weight number 4 yarns, but this one is a little bit thicker looking and a little stiffer. And then this one here is a little bit floppier and loose. So you're going to notice that in whatever you pick. Go ahead and pick your yarn. We're going to work it with 3 colors here. You could work it as one color with the center darning different. It's up to you. I'll show you how to change the colors. Let's go. All right, I'm going to start with this yarn here and by putting it through the needle. And then we're going to put it through this hole here and tie it off. And this will be the bottom of our loom or our starting place. And we're going to go straight up here and catch these top 2 pegs here. And then we're going to go to the right and miss these 2 pegs here and go around. Now that's the only time we're going to do that. We're going to go around here and now we have 2 petals on here. So we caught 2 here. And now we're going to just catch this one here, wrap around this single. So we've got 2 and then 1. And we're going to come down and just catch this one down here, wrap around, grab it with our thumb to kind of hold it in place and come across. And now we're going to wrap around these 2, go around and then down and go around these 2 and turn our loom. That just makes it easier for me. If you don't like to turn it, don't turn it. If you like to lay it down, do what's easier for you. Now we've done a double. Now we're going to go to a single. So we're going around the single peg here and come down and pick up just the single peg and come up to this first corner here. And then it starts going back down just as these did. So we're going to come down around where these doubles are. I'm calling it a double. It's just two of these pegs here. And go around and catch this one, single, double. I feel like I'm doing crochet when I do this. That's why I say it that way. All right, so I've come all the way around, grab that single, and now I'm going to get these 2 here, and I have completely turned it, and we have done half of this outer loom. We're going to continue going around the same exact way, and meet me back up when you get to this point here. Let's keep going. Pause your video and keep going, and I'll see you in a moment. All right, so I've completed it, and I ended up opposite down here from my beginning. So we're going to come down here. Now, this is where you can choose to wrap this section again a second time, and you would just continue by going around this way and going all the way around in one more circle. Well, or a square. But here is where I would start wrapping my second layer if I want to start on the color. So you have to make this decision. If you're ready to move on to the next color, then go ahead and skip to the next section. I'm going to go ahead and wrap one more round just to show you what 2 loops look like versus the other one that I did with the pink color. So I'm going to come around here and wrap these and pause your video, and I'll meet you back up when you're ready to go to the middle and change colors. See you in a moment. Okay, I've wrapped my second layer, and I'm on the opposite side of where this ties off, but I would rather tie these 2 ends together. So I'm just going to go ahead and loop this around one more time around this beginning area here, this top petal. So no one's going to really notice that there's 3 there. So I'm going to come down here and tie this nice and securely and go ahead and push down all those petals around here. And this one, when I tie it off, I'm just going to put a little, like, tie it off like I'm tying my shoe. Oops. There we go. Push these down, and I'm ready for my next color. All right, to change colors, we're just going to thread on our new color, put it in here, and tie it on as before. And you can tie from another spot too if you don't like all these tails crowded around. I like them in one spot. It's easier to manage. All right, so we're just going to come up and around just as you did before. It's the same exact thing, but now we're not coming to this outside loom. So whenever you work with multiple looms, you always want to wrap the outermost loom first and then work your colors, and they're stacking on top of each other. So we're going to work all the way around here. We're going to the right of the peg and around to the left, and then down and to the right of the peg and around to the left side of that and up. If you're left-handed, you'll just do it in the opposite direction. Okay. And because I wrapped that other one twice, I'm going to wrap this one twice. My other flower that I did the bottom layer in one wrapping around, and then this loom here, this square loom, the small square loom, I did that twice around. So I'm going to go twice on each of these. Be sure and keep your thumb ready to hold them down, because when it gets really full, these can pop off the pegs very easily. All right, I've got all of them. I'm going to come down here and tie this off securely after I cut it. Okay, and now I'm ready for my third color. I'm just going to use white in this part. All right, to start the middle, this is actually going to be the darning section. Now, in order to make this is a standard center darning method, and I have a video for that, so you can click on the full tutorial for that on the upper right hand corner, and it also gives you extra darning techniques. I'm going to start it, and then I'll pull it off the loom and show you what the finished part looks like. So we're going to take our third color, thread our needle, and we're going to come up from the bottom, but I want to show you how you can check where this hole is supposed to be. It usually stacks up to where there's a hole that you can find easier when we wrap the loom this way. So I'm going to go through the middle section. I'm kind of following lined up through the middle, go through some of these here and try and find that spot. I'm going to open it up as a little hole, sort of making a little hole here. And I'm going to come up from the bottom and find that middle. And that worked out really well. And leave a nice little tail in the back that you can grab with your hand. Just trap that in there. And now you're just going to work through all of these petals. Now remember that you've got these petals here, and it traps in these and these. But when it comes to the next petal over, there's nothing here for you to put. So you're going to have to come back into the back, this furthest out loom, and go through here. So after we pull this through downward, oh, that's popping off, make sure it stays on. So when we pull this downward, we have to come up through the middle again. In order to see that, sometimes it's easier to flip it over and see where our tail was and go through that center section to find it. Oops, lost mine. Okay, I'm going to find it with the tail there, the center section, come up and pull that tight. Just don't lose your strand here until it gets locked in. That strand can get lost. And I'm going to go through this petal, come back here, and it goes in between these two pegs here, come down, and that's going to lock in those petals there. Okay, I'll come up through the center and just repeat all the way around, and then we'll tie off the back, and you can weave in the ends as I have in the next video. And I am going to show you what this looks like. Are you ready? And there we have our square flower with the 3 colors on it, and compare that to this original one that only had the 1 loop on the back, and this one has the 2 loops. It's nice and full and beautiful. Again, to make this center stitch area for the darning, click on the little eye icon up here and it will show you the tutorial video with the middle part stitched in. This is the center darning method. And coming up, you're going to see videos on how to make, it's actually using these looms, this bow flower. It's really a bow, but it's made on the flower loom. And then we have a couple more videos as well on these flowers. So stay tuned and we'll see more. Thanks for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and click on that bell icon for more videos. See you soon. Thanks for joining us today, where we help you stitch your love and love your stitches. See you again soon.